Hey, my name's Hinds. Welcome to my channel. I haven't done a video like this in quite a while. This is the first time I have a studio set up, and usually I'm doing vlogs and stuff over here, but I'm changing things up today because I want to do these every now and again. I get a lot of really cool tech and a lot of really cool gear that I could be sharing with you guys, and I would like to let you guys know what my experience is using it. Today we're going to start that off with the Aorus X5 V8. If you guys know already, I've been using the Aorus X5 for the past month-ish or so. Full disclosure, Gigabyte and Aorus are sponsors on this channel, but that by no means is gonna influence what I'm about to tell you now about the product and what I like about it and what I specifically don't like about it. If you guys want to pick up an Aorus or Gigabyte notebook, you can look in the description below. I've got some links to loot.co today and have a peruse. See what you like, see what you need, see if it's something that's for you. First off, a couple of specs. Although it's quite small, it houses a GTX 1070, which is insane. I've been able to run Fortnite on Epic, you guys watching the live streams, I'm running the raw signal from the machine through my other Ryzen PC, desktop PC, as my broadcasting machine. So you guys can see the full effect of the graphics. We've been able to really up our game. I think if you guys are aware, I used to play Fortnite on EU servers in the UK. I've moved back down to South Africa, and I have to say not much has changed. It's been, the ping has dropped a bit, but I think I was held back by my PC that I was running on. PC is a little bit different to me in my use case because I'm running the game as well as live streaming through it. So I'm running OBS and Fortnite at the same time. It's quite intensive on the machine. So it's nice to split the power between two rigs. And that being said, having run it on the laptop, I've been able to compensate pretty well and have a really good performance in Fortnite. It's also got an 8th gen Intel Core i7 overclock processor. The machine I'm using is 15.6 inches with 144 Hertz. If you guys don't know why that's important, 144 Hertz really makes a thing run extraordinarily smooth. It's like the smooth peanut butter version of a 60 Hertz monitor, which if you look at them side by side, you'll see a little bit of a little jumpiness on it. What's a gaming notebook without full RGB control over the keyboard? It's the full spectrum on your keyboard. You can change it to whatever color you want, and it's per key backlighting. So if you'd like, you can use the software to light up certain keys. It's got Thunderbolt 3.0. It's very cool if you want to put multiple monitors in, but also if you're editing video and you want to have your video footage on an external drive. For instance, you're passing it around with some friends, or sometimes I have people that help edit my videos, then they can use the drive that I pass along with the raw footage on it. It's extraordinarily fast. You can edit directly from the drive, which means a lot when you put it into timeline, and you don't have to take up valuable hard drive space if you've got games or other software that you're running on your hardware. It's got a mini DisplayPort 1.4 with resolutions that are supported up to 8K. But remember that 8K is only going to be 60 Hertz, so you kind of lose the 144 Hertz. It's got ESS Sabre Hi-Fi DAC, which provides really good sound. I must say that I obviously use my SteelSeries most of the time, so I don't really use the onboard sound. If I'm editing at a coffee shop, which is why I like having a notebook, one of the reasons, I will put headphones in, and if I'm editing at home, I prefer to be locked away behind my headphones so that no one bothers me, but you might want to watch some Netflix or something, and you might want to use the onboard audio. So it's really cool that it's there, and it's really cool that it's good. But honestly, take what I say about audio with a pinch of salt. It's got a Pantone certified display. That is extraordinary. It's actually like a signature that they're putting on there that allows you to know that it's great for content creation. If you are a graphic designer and you want to know what the colors look like actually in print, Pantone certified, you can do that directly on the screen. So whatever you're designing in Photoshop looks, it replicates like what you're gonna see when it comes out in print. Not every laptop does that. Even Macs don't do that, and they're kind of seen as the creators' machines. I am focusing mostly on video, so I don't really need Pantone certified screens, but it does mean that color accuracy is a big deal to Aorus when they're developing the X5 V8. It's relatively thin and light. It's got a thickness of 22.9 millimeters. It's got a weight of 2.5 kilograms, which is light considering what it is, but my only gripe with that is when I've been traveling, it's just a little bit too big to be comfortable in my bag. It fits in my bag, but it's a little bit too big. My other machine is a MacBook Pro that I use. That fits very comfortably, but I've been able to slip the Aorus X5 V8 into the front of the bag and zip it up. But because it's just got a little bit more thickness on either side, because it doesn't like fit as comfortably. It kind of like presses against the sides of the bag. I've had a few instances where I've bumped it when traveling against a pole or something. If you're really precious about your laptop, you'll probably get a neoprene case to protect it, and you'll probably buy a bigger specialized bag, maybe something Nomu. And you might want a bigger bag anyway because it's got a power source, which isn't that big by the way, but it's an extra thing to be conscious of, as well as a mouse and headphones because you're probably gonna be gaming. It's like having a desktop PC in your bag, taking it around the world with you, which I've been doing, and that is extraordinary. I know I'm comparing it directly with Mac a lot, but I'm using it for a lot of the use cases people use Macs for. It stands out in a couple of ways. It's got multiple USB ports, it's got an Ethernet cable input, it's got HDMI input as well as the Thunderbolt 3 and mini display port. When your Mac has only got USB-C when you're buying the latest MacBook Pro. And lastly, although you can connect multiple displays to the machine, you're gonna wanna use the onboard screen. Not only do you get 144 Hertz, so you get that smooth refresh rate, it also has G-Sync. G-Sync screens talk directly to the GPU. If you've got an NVIDIA card, it supports G-Sync, you get like an incredible look and feel. So if you are using the machine to LAN, for instance, you don't need to take your entire box. You don't need to take an extra screen. All you need is your backpack, slot that in, get your power source in there, get your mouse and a set of headphones, and you've got your entire LAN set up. In terms of content creation, the other use case that I use it for, I've been extremely impressed. I use Premiere Pro predominantly, and I found that while I'm editing, I don't need to drop the quality of the preview window inside Premiere Pro. Often when I'm on a Mac, I'm gonna drop it to a quarter or a half so that I can scrub through the video footage. If you guys aren't video editors, you probably don't understand what I'm talking about now. Preview my footage in full so I can see exactly what it looks like in that source monitor. So I'm very impressed with its capabilities. Let me know what you guys think of the machine in the comments below. I'd like to know your thoughts. Are you looking at getting a desktop PC? Are you looking to get a notebook? And why? See you guys in another video. High five, stranger. Cheers.